Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Alex Builds. Today we have got part 47 of Eagle Moss's Build Your Own Back to the Future Delorean. So in this one, as you can see on the back of the book, we're going to be doing the steering column. Let me show you what we've got to do. So as you can see here, these are the parts we get. We get the base here of the actual dashboard itself, the steering column pieces that's going to help us turn the steering wheel, and yeah, there's some other bits, some indicators and some window wipers maybe in there as well. So yeah, there's your list of your parts, tells you what all your parts are there. And yeah, let's get flicking through. So we're going to be adding the indicators first, getting them installed, screwing that box bit down. This is basically the housing for the steering wheel. We're going to be screwing that to this dashboard. Then we're going to be putting on a bracket just here with some BP screws. We're going to be attaching the bottom plate of the dashboard onto it. Then we're going to be feeding in the rod, steering rod, and then yeah, adding the steering wheel and the details to that as well. And then we're going to be basically adding this to the center column piece as well. So we've got something that looks a little like that in time for the next video. Yeah, so let's take a look at what we've got coming up next time. As you can see, we get an absolute shed load of cables. So yeah, this is the last of my current delivery from Eagle Moss, and yes, yeah, so I've got issue 48, 49, 50 and 51 on the way. They were sent out around about 2 weeks ago, so they should be here any day now. So yeah, we should be able to continue on unless there's any delays in postage or whatever. So yeah, let's get these parts open and start building. Okay, so I've already got all the parts out the packaging. I've got them all laid out down here. We've got the two indicator pieces we're going to need first and this bottom piece. You can tell the difference between the top and the bottom, because one of them has this bracket attached to the back where we're going to be actually screwing into the dashboard. So we want the one without that. And yeah, so basically what we're going to do, having it this way around, we've got some indicators we're going to be putting on. So we want these facing forward, just like this. This one would be the window wipers, and this one would be the actual indicator itself. So we can drop them in, just like that. Then we can basically take the top piece here. This is going to go over the top, just like that, locking them in place with some AP screws. So in the book it does tell you to secure this in with AP screws. We don't actually get AP screws delivered in this issue, but we do get an abundance of BP screws. So I'm going to try a BP screw and see how that fits, because it may be a misprint. It wouldn't be the first time. And yeah, they do screw in really nice. Does it screw up and give it nice and tight? Yes, it does. And as you can see, we can already just move the indicators just like that. So I'm going to get a second BP screw in here. So watch out for that with the misprint with the AP and BP screws. But yeah, that's what you should have so far. So now we're bringing in our dashboard, and the part underneath where we've got all the dials and everything, just here where the steering wheel would come through, we've got these two holes here, and they're going to line up with the two holes here. So you want the flat end facing down the way, so it's going to lock on just like that. And we can take some FP screws and we can get this locked on. So let's take an FP screw. It wants to come off my screwdriver. But there we go. Screw that all the way down. And then we'll do another one in this side. Just like that. And that's what you should have. Now got the steering wheel column on there with our indicators and our window wipers. So that's this bit done for the second. We're going to just move that to the side, and we're going to bring in this piece. This is the actual base for the dashboard, and we're going to be securing on a little bracket. So we want to take the bracket, having it facing down the way with the flat edge to the back. I'm going to secure this on with FP screws as well. Let's get two more of them. That's the first one, and now the last one just in this hole here. Just like that. Now we can secure this to the actual dashboard itself. So I'm going to bring that back in. Yeah, and basically we're just going to be fitting this over the top. So this is obviously going to be this side, so we can just turn this over, and with the detail coming out the back, we can push this onto place, locating it onto the top of the pegs on the inside. We've got 4 mounting pegs, and that will sit just there. And then we want 4 more FP screws, 1 in each hole. So I'm going to start down the middle and screw this in. 1. Number 2, and 2 more screws to go. And last one, just in this end here. Just like that. That's what you should have up until this point. Now that's what you should have with the dashboard onto there, with a little gap just here so you can see the steering column. And now we're going to start feeding in the steering column from the back. So we've got this here with a hook end just here. We want that facing to the back, and we're going to feed this pole all the way through until it comes out where our steering wheel will be. Let me get these wires out of the way. So it's going to come out where the steering wheel is, so we can have that just there. Push it all the way through to give us a bit of wriggle room and a bit of room to work with. We've got a steering wheel, so we want that on there, but we want this hook facing down the way, and then we can lock that onto there. And we're going to need a BM screw straight down the middle of the steering wheel into this hole here. So let's get our BM screw in. Just like that. We should have a nice tight steering wheel, which I do. As you can see, we're able to move that at the minute. Just one more thing to do, and that is clipping this part here. Now, do I just push this in and never get it back out, or I might actually stick some magnets on this in the future so it's a quick and easy to get to the actual steering wheel column. But for now, I'm just going to place it just on top here and just push it in lightly. Well, we should be able to get that back out. So yeah, I'm going to push that on. We should have something that looks like that. Okay, so now we're going to need to bring in our center column part, which we've had. So make sure all your cables are coming out the back. And yeah, we've got to be putting this on. So this just wants us to put this just about here. It's going to sit just there, just like that. So we turn this over. Don't worry if the steering wheel comes out a bit. We've got 2 screw points that we're going to be doing here. So we can screw this down with FP screws again. So let's get the first one in. And the second one just on this side here. Just like that. And now we can take this cable, the yellow and orange one, the yellow and white one, sorry, feed that down so it follows all the others, just like that. Trying to keep them, train them away from these peg points here and here, because that's where we're going to be screwing down to later. So we finally turn this over. We should have something that looks like that, and we can now take this cable here, flop it over the back, and now we can just have that there like that as well, just for now, just so we'll keep it out of the way. That's it guys, that's issue 47 all complete. And yeah, I'm really happy with how the dashboard is turning out so far. As you can see, I've got my Model Mods 1 to 6 switch kit there, and yeah, that's going to come down and go into the actual wireless 1 to 6 that goes down there. But I'm really happy with how this dashboard's turning out so far. It looks really good. So what's coming up next time, we'll have issue 48, which is, as I'll show you, is action packed. So as we flick to the back of the page, you'll see all these cables here. There is absolutely loads of cables and loads to do in the next issue, and that's the advantage of being a little bit behind. We can see exactly what we're going to be doing. And yeah, so this has already been built like 2 years ago by a lot of people, but yeah, so I get to see what they did and know how to do it properly. So join me next time when we do that. So but in the meantime, if you like this video, please leave a like down below, and if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Till next time guys, take care, bye bye.